Hello, my name is Ian Berger, and I'm a Senior Community Development Manager with Synovus Bank. Synovus, the Bank of Here, began operations in the year 1888 and currently maintains over 300 locations across the Southeast United States. Through Here Matters, our community outreach program, we express our commitment to our communities. Here Matters focuses Synovus's volunteer and financial contributions in the area of education, needs-based opportunities, and health and wellness. I am proud to represent Synovus today to share the FDIC Money Smart module titled Setting Financial Goals. So, without further ado, let's get started. Welcome to Setting Financial Goals. One of the first steps to financial security is planning and following through on a personal spending plan. Setting and meeting financial goals is about choices, choosing how to spend money and save money. Setting financial goals will help you get a handle on how you spend your money and show you how to prepare and follow a personal spending plan. Here are the objectives for today's module. After completing this module, you will be able to first, track daily spending habits. Second, prepare a personal spending plan to estimate monthly income and expenses. Third, identify ways to decrease spending and increase income. And lastly, identify various tools that will help you manage your money. So why create a spending plan? Well, a good way to start taking control of your financial situation is to develop a personal spending plan. First, what is a spending plan? A spending plan is a step-by-step guide for meeting expenses in a given period of time. Setting financial goals will help you create and stick to a spending plan. If you know what you want to do with your money in the future, it will help you spend wisely now and save where you can. Consider your goal when creating a spending plan. For example, if you want to save for a car, consider reducing your cell phone bill and using the extra money to put in savings. If you want to buy a new outfit for the prom, you might be able to work an extra hour or two at your job. No matter what goals you have for your money, they should, first, be realistic. A student working part-time is not likely to be able to afford a new car every couple of years. Second, be specific. I want to save $5,000 for a down payment to buy a new Honda Civic. Third, have a time frame. I plan or want to pay off my credit card within the next 12 months. And lastly, state the action to be taken. I will ask my bank to transfer a certain amount of funds from my checking account into my savings account each month. Last, have milestones. For example, my goal is to purchase a bicycle that costs $800 by paying for it without borrowing money. In order to do that, I ask my employer to transfer $50 from each of my paychecks into a savings account I set up to purchase a bicycle. Every couple of months, I plan to check to see how much money I have. So preparing to a spending plan. Spending and saving are about choices, choosing how to use your money. Knowing what your income and expenses are every month will help you take control of your financial situation. You will then be able to meet some financial goals you might set for yourself. There are 4 steps to preparing a personal spending plan. They are: first, keep track of your daily spending. Second, determine what your monthly income and expenses are the month before they are due. Third, find ways to decrease spending. And then fourth, 5 ways to increase income. Let's talk about those steps right now. Step 1, keep track of your daily expenses. Your daily spending. Do you know where your money goes each month? What do you spend it on? Can you list everything exactly? Have you ever had any money and then spent it, but you do not remember exactly what you bought? First, an understanding is necessary between what a need and a want is. Needs are expenses that are absolutely necessary. Example, your housing, utilities, food, and transportation. Wants are optional purchases, such as music, magazines or books, and eating out. Some items can be both a need and a want. For example, you need to eat, but you could pack a lunch instead of paying to eat out at a restaurant or cafeteria every day. If you want to be in control of your money, you must understand where your money goes. One way to do this is to keep a personal spending diary to record everything that you spend. It is particularly important to track the money you spend on optional purchases or wants, such as eating at restaurants as entertainment, as we've already mentioned. Step number 2, determine income and expenses. The next step to perform in preparing a personal spending plan is determine your monthly income and expenses. Income is money that comes to you from various jobs or work, like cutting grass or babysitting wages, allowances, odd jobs, interest and dividends, or other sources, including tips. Expenses are the items that you spend money on each month. They might be from bills, such as cell phone or cable bills or rent, transportation expenses, such as car payment, gas, insurance, or bus or transit fares, movies, CDs, or music downloads or other entertainment, clothes, eating out, personal items such as makeup and cologne, etc., or savings for college or other future purchases. But so next thing is you have to understand what you really earn, what your income is. So gross income versus net income. When creating a spending plan, remember that your employer has to subtract certain taxes and other deductions from your paycheck. Gross income minus deductions equals net income. Gross income is your total income before deductions. And net income is gross income after deductions, such as federal and state income taxes, Social Security taxes, retirement savings contributions, and premiums for medical insurance. Be sure to ask your employer to learn more about workplace benefits. In particular, once you start working, it pays to find out if your employer offers a retirement savings plan. Many employers will match a portion of your retirement savings contribution, plus you will likely pay less in taxes. Not participating is like leaving free money on the table. Social Security is like an insurance plan. On some pay stubs, it is called FICA, which stands for Federal Insurance Contributions Act. Social Security benefits include retirement benefits paid every month to eligible retired workers as early as age 62, disability benefits paid every month to eligible workers of all ages who have a severe disability, family benefits paid every month to spouses and children of eligible retired and disabled workers, survivor benefits paid every month to the eligible widow or widower and children of a deceased worker, and Medicare benefits paid as needed to help with hospital bills and offer limited coverage of stays in skilled nursing facilities, hospice care, and other medical services to people 65 years or older and to younger people who are disabled. Once you are 25 or older and are not already receiving Social Security benefits, you will receive a Social Security statement just before your birthday each year. This statement is a record of your earnings and the Social Security taxes you have paid during your working years. The statement provides estimates of the monthly Social Security retirement, disability, and survivor's benefits you and your family could be eligible to receive. Paying up, expenses. Expenses include everything a person might pay for in a time period. For someone on his or her own, this might include housing and car payments, gas, food, and utilities, or other things like daycare or insurance. Fixed expenses do not change from month to month. Flexible expenses might change from month to month, like a heating bill that is lower in May than in December, or an air conditioning bill that is higher in the summer compared to the other months throughout the year. Decreasing spending. So step 3, find ways to decrease spending. Decreasing spending increases the amount of money you have left each month. This is also referred to as increasing your cash flow. Some ways that individuals can decrease spending are carry only small amounts of cash in your wallet and limit your spending to strictly that amount. Avoid or limit use of credit cards. Avoid shopping just for fun. Take your written savings goal with you as a reminder. Determine whether your purchase is a need or a want and only buy what you truly need. Pay your bills on time to avoid late fees and extra finance charges. Step 4, increasing income. Other than finding a job or finding a job that pays more, some additional ways that you can increase your income are sell some of your belongings or assets that you no longer use or want, such as sporting equipment, CDs, bikes, movies, whatever you have. Use a talent or hobby to increase your income, such as making items that you can sell. As you enter adulthood and start working, there are also federal tax credits that can bring you additional income. And lastly, investments can potentially generate income as well. Now let's look at some planning tools to help you keep spending and savings records so that you can more easily carry out your personal spending plan. These tools include the monthly payment schedule, the monthly payment calendar, and the computer system. We're going to focus on the first two, the monthly payment schedule and the monthly payment calendar. Monthly payment schedule and monthly payment calendar. A monthly payment schedule helps you plan in advance when you will pay your bills. And it also lets you record in advance when you will receive income to pay your bills. In this example, as you can see, you will always want to list your income and expenses in order by date. It will help you organize your income and payments. On the monthly payment calendar, as shown, your income and saving payments are listed on the calendar. Items such as your monthly car payment, car insurance, gas, cell phone, and other expenses are included within the calendar. Planning for the month is the biggest key to success. Another way to track your spending plan is your computer. If you do not want to use paper or you pay bills in cash instead of with a checking account, you can use a computer to keep track of your expenses. On a personal computer, you can create a spreadsheet to track your income and expenses. You may also want to purchase a personal financial program such as Microsoft Money or Quicken. They are available for less than $75. Using one of these programs to manage your finances is relatively simple. Once you set it up, updating information is quick and easy. You should enter transactions frequently so that you always have a good grasp on your financial position. Your financial institution may also offer you online access to free or low-cost services that can help you track your money. There are many different ways to track your spending plan. You can find one that works best for you. Help! I cannot pay my bills. If your personal spending plan shows that you have more expenses than income, there are ways to get out of trouble. But remember, everyone has different priorities. For example, adults who are responsible for a home should make rent or mortgage payments a priority to avoid eviction or foreclosure. As a young adult, make the decisions that are right for you. If you are having trouble paying all of your bills, first, talk with a parent, guardian, or another adult you trust and let them know what your bills exceed the money you are bringing in. You may be able to work together to identify ways to increase your income, reduce your expenses, and adjust your spending. Second idea, pay your necessary expenses first. For example, you may rely on a vehicle to get to and from a part-time job. Since the job is likely the biggest source of your income, losing the car may result in also losing the job, worsening your situation. In this respect, staying current on your car payments would be a priority. Pay off loans with the highest interest rates first to save on interest. If you have several credit cards with outstanding balances, focus on paying off the one with the highest interest rate first. And then lastly, talk to your creditors as soon as you think you will have a problem making a payment. Your creditor may be willing to reduce your payments or change the terms to accommodate your situation. Some creditors might offer extensions, accept smaller payments over a longer period of time, or accept a partial payment. Congratulations, you have completed the Setting Financial Goals module. We have covered a lot of information today about how to save for the future. In this module, you learned how to track what you spend each day so you know exactly where your money goes. You also learned how to prepare a personal spending plan to estimate monthly income and expenses so that you do not run out of money at the end of the month. In addition, ways to decrease spending and increase income to help you manage your money. And lastly, you learned which tools you can use to help you manage your money best. You should now be able to take this information and begin managing your money effectively. And that concludes our Money Smart module titled Setting Financial Goals. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, on the screen you will find my contact information. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me with any questions or comments you may have. Once again, on behalf of Synovus, thank you.